So you've talked about your horse, Marianne. You got to tell us what you're doing with your horse. Endurance horse racing sounds like an awful lot of fun, but tell us about that sport.
It's an awful lot of fun. We do 25, 50 miles. They're also 75 and 100, which we haven't done. And it depends on the group that you're with, if you're going balls to the walls or if you're more moderate, but just to go fast on my horse, and my horse loves it. I don't think every horse loves it. So, and seriously, I mean, he just comes alive when we get to a race. He just loves it. And because of my training, I feel that I can monitor him a little bit, make sure he rests deep, start learning about the difference between horse recovery and human recovery. And they're very monitored by the vets. So there's vet checks along the way. That's one of my horse's advantage. He pulses down really fast. And it's a whole nother adrenaline.
So to visualize this, I've got two questions. One is it generally on a flat course, or is it mountainous? And also, is the horse trotting, running, walking fast? What is this like on a 30-mile endurance horse race?
Well, they change all the time. Sometimes they're hilly, sometimes they're more flat or rolly or stuff. In Colorado, they're usually pretty steep up and down. And some people trot and walk. I trot and canter or gallop. I like to go on the fast side. I like to just go right off the front and see who comes with me, just like I used to do with cycling. And the big difference is you've got to be brave. I mean, I'm not afraid on my horse and I trust him, but you've got to trust your horse that he's not going to freak out at something and throw you off. So that there's part of that too. So there's definitely adrenaline in horse racing.
So you have to find the right horse that you have a good rapport with, it sounds like, for that to be really...
Or you have to make the right rapport. And I think endurance racers, as all the groups of horse events, I think endurance racers are one of the top in terms of taking care of their horses and being connected with their horses and their horses' needs. Most of the people, and I would say 90% of the riders, work off a connection with their horse instead of a dominance. The whole cowboy thing was all about dominating your horse. We work off a connection to our horse and work together with the horse.
Well, and after a 30-mile race, I don't know a lot about horses, but I do know that you've got to take care of a horse after you've been out that long. If you just say, see you later, here's some water and some hay, that doesn't work. They can get colicky. Bad things can happen. So you got to spend a lot of time with this animal, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So I guess they say wisdom comes with age. So when you were younger, you were doing all the work going up the mountain. And now... Now you have a horse doing all the work. All good. Well, Marianne, this has been really interesting, fantastic. We've always wanted to have a bike racer, and we're delighted. I'm so happy that we managed to find you and talk to you. And it's so interesting that you've continued your competitive edge in racing horses. And I just hope that I get a chance to meet you sometime when I'm out in Breckenridge. Have an adult beverage or something like that with some of our friends.
I hope so too. My sister lives in Breckenridge, so that would be fun.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And I hope it does inspire some people, women, men, to get out on their bike and check it out.
Awesome. I'm ready to go.
No doubt.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much.